Welcome everybody to Demo Crazy, where we talk about politics and stuff like that. Oh no, who else knew about that? Blah 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 blah. So it looks like Toilet Paper USA is well, it's not dying, but a lot of people are getting real over it. I mean, JD Vance was at that one thing and like no one showed up, but there were like people who heckled. And the thing is, Eric Kirk was supposed to be on there, but for whatever reason, that she was like, I had threats leveled against me. I'm not going there. I'm gonna go to this other school out in Phoenix, Arizona, and like nobody in Phoenix wanted her there.
Well, and wouldn't you think the safest location would be with the vice president who clearly embodies death?
Exactly. They have Secret Service, right? It's like we have death threats, so we didn't trust the security, but we let the vice president show up. What?
Well, I mean, even it just says that he took out a pope with mere presence. I don't, I don't think anybody's coming to take you out.
Right. The thing is, honestly, if this bitch wasn't so egocentric, it's like she would think she would want to be like the president and fake an assassination attempt to fucking get more popularity, right? Like she's out here going to these schools, going to colleges. Colleges don't turn up to her. Now she go to high schools. I'm like, bitch, you were trying to spend so much time with other people's children than your own.
But she doesn't have kids. Well, he doesn't have kids. They're in the
No,
big.
I mean like Erika Kirk. Well, I mean, she might not have kids, but if she does, the one she put on a prop seems like she wants to spend time with every other kid but her own kids, since she said that's her own kids.
Telling you, Eric's a guy.
I mean, it's true. It's like, how are you spending time with those kids if you're at every location, all the
Every
time,
location.
running all the things?
And you would think, like, okay, so if this was like, let's say, 3 or 4 years after Charlie Kirk's assassination, right? And you're on this tour, people be like, okay, you might want to keep Charlie's thing going, even though it was stupid, but whatever. But this is the time that you would think you'd be most with your kids,
Well,
right?
it's not just that. Like, well, okay. So the Candace Owens Eric Kirk beef, that's been a thing. But Candace is getting more and more powerful than toilet paper. They can't do anything. Candace literally called them out for like, oh, look at all this footage that toilet paper showed Fox News. That's a fake venue. That's fake. That's fake. That's fake. They're inflating their number. She's showing off how they're inflating their stuff and showing off fake events, and it's getting more and more traction than toilet paper ever could. And I'm just all like, dude, I mean, I know I said Candace Owens is a white chick with a really good tan, but I think I gotta let her be a black person again because she's getting one over on white people.
Well, no,
Now, for
she's doing it.
now, don't give her too much credit.
I mean, she gets a little credit because she was the first one saying like the Charlie Kirk thing was a conspiracy, and then that ends up with the dumbass FBI in charge. So it's like we arrested the wrong person. So that gives more credence. But I think this is giving more credence to the original conspiracy that Charlie Kirk was fucking smashing Candace Owens, and they had some deal where she was supposed to be like in charge, and Erica was like, "Hell no."
I mean, how are you sure it's not, both the husbands?
It could be. It could. Charlie Kirk could have been fucking Candace Owens' husband and the fucking the Lord somewhere in England. I mean, I never got that relationship in the first place. Like, if
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
mean, yeah, that to be on its own right there. It's like, why are y'all together? Like, there's
right,
no benefit for him at all.
no benefit. He's the Lord of this London shit. He could get way hotter black chicks in England or London or any other place than Candace Owens, who seems to be a continuous thorn in his side. Like, if he cared about his image, right?
Yeah,
True, but on the topic of gay, now I know I didn't put this on the demo crazy notes because like I didn't hear about this until like literally this morning. And Captain, I'm gonna touch up on your thing in a little bit, but like, okay, um, when I heard about Benny Johnson and like it was outed by Milo Yiannopoulos of all people, I was like, wait a minute, wait a minute. You mean to tell me Yiannopoulos is still around? What? Like,
Oh yeah.
he's gay. He smashed like 3 dudes while his wife was crying and getting drunk, and I'm like, what?
Oh yeah. No, this is I've known for a while. This has been floating around in Benny's area. Yeah, for months. There's already been because Twitter itself had constantly been dropping the specific. Hey, we know about it. Hey, clips from when it's here, pictures, and so. But it's just since it's Twitter, nothing was really validated till Milo's like, yeah, no, it's accurate. Then it's like, well, fuck, you can't argue with Milo. It's
The thing is, though,
it's so if for the one time he's actually the best informant for that.
the thing that's so weird about like Republicans and right wing, the people that are secretly gay, it's like you're choosing to keep your secret in a gay community, which is really smaller than they think, despite what they keep putting on Fox News. So like everyone knows them, and they're basically women that's just out here gossiping, hot tea, right? Like,
Yeah, no, I mean that was the same thing with the log cabin Republicans. Like they're all pro Trump, but it's like, yeah, but the whole party shuns you as a whole. Like they like to pretend you don't even exist, and y'all are still supporting them.
you're out here trying to be like, I'm pleased to use stuff on there, but you know, as soon as they get scorned, which is going to be obviously going to happen in a political fucking power dynamic. Like, it's like, you're gay. You know you watched all these political dramas, so you know this shit was already coming up.
They just don't care.
And they'll still do it for that little bit of power. And then they're fucking ready to Angela Bassett flamethrow this car and walk away. Because they got nothing to lose.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But like, it would make more sense. Like, Lindsey Graham, come out already. We know that bubble wand is going up your ass. Okay, just come out. Just do it. Just do it. Okay, just do it. Okay, the only people that are gonna care are the people that well, everybody hates you.
Yeah, I was like, who? Who? No one. No one cares.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Anyone.
Lindsey Graham, when he finally loses his seat in Carolina, because, you know, for some reason, these people finally wake the fuck up. Just come out with a book that says, yes, I'm gay.
No one's gonna read it. We've been waiting, but we don't care about the details.
Yeah.
I don't want to know about your past failed attempts, because clearly you don't have a man. So this is not about to be a happy ending story. So,
My name is Lindsey Graham, and I want to introduce you to my husband. I call him Meteor Mitch McConnell. I am hell bent.
McConnell will die just to escape it.
I am hell bent.
I want no association with this. Peace out.
I am hell bent on spreading that. He called me Meteor Mitch, and I call him Luscious Lindsay.
I assume this relationship only happened because Lindsay asked him out while he was stalling.
While he was stalling,
Like the only reason I see Lindsey Graham, why he's still sticking around fucking this politician shit on there when he obviously probably has enough money to live comfortably, is that he knows he has no game in the gay community. He has to prey on his fucking weak male staffers. That's why he's staying in DC.
I don't understand why you would agree to be a staffer for him. Like, you have choices. You can switch.
Yeah.
You can go. Why are you there?
I would be like, you know this guy's not going to last that long, right? So it's like, I would have switched ships already. As soon as I got to DC, show some competency, jump on the next Carolina senator, just be like, yeah, Lindsey Graham's not gonna last that long. Let's jump on this guy.
Either that or I'll move states if I have to. I just, nah.
Right, well, because of Carolina, because was he South Carolina? Is it Lindsey Graham or is it North Carolina? I think South Carolina,
man.
right?
He's still
That's
taking
South.
the
I think
bubble
it's
water
South.
up the ass.
So I'm gonna go to North Carolina.
Hold on, I gotta tell Gabe the beautiful Captain joke. Okay, so like, I'm hell bent on like putting Lindsey Graham and Mitch McConnell in like a gay relationship, and Captain's like literally all like, oh, he asked Mitch McConnell while he was stalling. I love that joke is too fucking fire, man.
I would think the only reason you fucking try to go with if you're gay to go with Mitch McConnell is because of that neck, right? You think it's like putting your penis into a loofah, right?
I'm only against pairing them together because I don't want to risk the chance of either of them finding any sort of happiness whatsoever.
Wow.
I mean, that's valid.
It's valid. But if this was a TV show, you would have Lindsey Graham, fucking Mitch McConnell, and the scored Chinese lover out there poisoning them.
No, I feel like the risk of them like asexually budding like amoebas and like making a cursed child is too high. They need to stay at least 10 feet away from each other.
That's the one time
their baby out there.
them into actual existence.
It'd be the worst timeline for Ninja Turtle.
Okay, worst timeline for Ninja Turtles. That can only because you know what? No, I'm not gonna bring up the Chappelle stuff just yet. Okay, so Captain, because I never got a chance to watch the I'm Bruce again. What's that about?
Basically, Caitlyn Jenner's mad because passport wise. Back to Bruce. You gotta be a man.
Oh, wait,
Yeah, that was funny. That's funny as shit. That's funny as shit. She's like, I can't go anywhere because my passport has it wrong. And it's like, so you're saying that it's wrong because it's a male? Yes. You're saying you're a female? Yes. So why are you against these anti-gender
Yep.
stuff on there?
Right back where we knew we were eventually gonna get.
No, because
You attack them, but you're in the damn community.
Yeah.
How do you think that works?
Yeah, because
And she's still on these shows saying that she trusted Trump and I'm still MAGA despite this inconvenience. It's like, so you see where it is, like, it's so much cognitive dissonance. Like, what?
Yeah, no, I saw something similar to that. I mean, it's not an apples to apples comparison. This one veteran, she tried like getting some free care at the VA or something like that, but because she was like divorced for 16 years and she had the wrong last name or something like that, they're like, yeah, we can't help you. You need to get like your actual name and marriage certificate. But she got married like out in Vegas and she's out in like Texas or some shit. She doesn't even have a car. So I'm like, oh, that's what you meant. All right, yeah, no. I mean, again, it's not an apples to apples comparison because, you know, Caitlyn Jenner, I mean, she did kind of dig her own grave with that one.
But that's the thing is that the whole thing with Democrats fighting against the SAVE Act, like, this is the exact same shit that everyone will have to deal with if they want to vote. But they're like, why won't they vote to save the SAVE Act? They just want illegals to vote to help the Democrats rig the elections like they did in the past. And it's just like, if Democrats had the power to rig elections, why the fuck is Trump president right now? Like, that makes no sense.
Exactly.
We're doing a long game here.
Exactly. Oh my
god. It's like, make it make sense. They're like, that's all of those who rigged the 2020. If there was, we wouldn't have elections anymore. Like, you hear what you're saying?
Exactly. Yeah. Right. Like, oh my goodness, you fucking dumb shits. Like, grow the fuck up. Okay. Go ahead, Robert.
No, I was just gonna say, like, going with that, it's the same thing when I see people saying, like, you see, Trump's a genius. He got gas underneath this, and the Strait of Hormuz open. It's like the Strait of Hormuz was open before he did anything. Why you keep giving credit to someone who fucked shit up and cleaned up the mess, man?
Well, I mean, does he even want it open today? Because I feel like that flip flops every day too. He's like, no, we're going to close it.
It's closed. Iran closed it up.
It's closed for what I read. It flip flops every Friday and Monday because that's when he can manipulate the markets.
But like, I'll get to that in just a sec. We do have to address like the NPR Dave Chappelle interview because he did kind of raise up a good point, like with the Riyadh comedy tour controversy. Like he just went right in for it. He's like, look, yeah, I took the money. It was nice for those people to see what freedom looked like, kind of. And I understand. Like he was basically like, yeah, a lot of you jumped down my throat. But the thing is, and he kind of uses whataboutism. He's like, it's not just me. Like everybody does business with the Arabs, and that's considered okay. But the second I do it, like everybody jumps down my throat. And I'm like, God, it's real, like it really does. And then there was the whole, and then he addressed how like Bobert like took a picture with him, and everybody's like, ew, and now he's right wing when he was like, no, I just take pictures with everybody. I was just there. She walked up, and it would be hypocritical of me to like not take the picture. And I'm like, I get it, I get what you're saying, but you the Riyadh stuff, man, come on.
Yeah.
He
was pretty honest about that. The Riyadh stuff was money. Like,
yeah,
he
did say that to his credit. He did say it was money. So I'm like, I mean, I'll respect you for saying it was for the money. I'm still not happy it did it.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing with the Saudi stuff on there, yeah, it's for the money, but it's like if you think about it you take like a microscope to it. We should either always hate Saudi or not always hate Saudi, because it's like right wing people spent your whole time like after 9/11 basically saying Saudi Arabia bad, all these Muslims are bad, right? So they basically primed you to be like they're bad, but now they're like, hey, but they're good now. So if they're good, you should be able to take their money. Or if not, then the government shouldn't take any of their money. Live Golf shouldn't take any of their money. So I kind of get what David was saying. Like, why should I take the money if I was allowed to take the money? If they were really bad, the government would have came for me and stopped me from taking their money.
Didn't the Saudis like buy golf?
They bought golf, and ironically, right now they're basically saying that venture is done. And it's going to be one of the biggest busts in fucking history for Live Golf, because they basically are like, yeah, Q4 wasn't that good. These numbers aren't that good. And they're basically priming saying, like, we only got like 1 year or two left of this, even though they promised to be there till June 2032.
That's a long time.
Yeah, but they're already saying right now that they're not interested in the money, mainly because this fucking attack where Iran kind of fucked up a lot of their plans with the Gulf Coast states,
Man.
Speaking of,
and they still don't know how that shit's gonna end. So they're kind of like, yeah, like, you know what? We made a lot of investments here, but we really don't know how this shit's gonna go. Like they're basically like, we liked it when we were having all fun and games until we realized how crazy the guy who's out here driving the Magic School Bus. Like, this is the dark timeline of Miss Frizzle.
yeah. Speaking of, we should. Yeah. Okay. All right. It's time to chat about what's going on in Iran now. For those who don't know, the Strait of Hormuz was open for a bit. Oil did go down a bunch, even though Trump was saying, "Oh, the blockade's still in place." Some tankers weren't even gonna try to navigate the strait because of mines, stuff like that, and some didn't even want to like bother because they were just like too scared. Even though both sides agreed that the strait was open. Then, while the ceasefire technically is still active, out of nowhere, Iran just closed the strait. Well, I can't say it was out of nowhere, but like they closed the strait, and no one can do anything about it. Trump went on Truth Social, basically threatening to blow it up again, and then giving them a deadline when he did that before. But like, here's the weird thing. Oh, Doug, blowing up a civilization isn't weird. Here's the weird thing. He threw so many tantrums. Apparently, because this leak just hit the Wall Street Journal. His aides kind of sort of kicked him out of the briefing room and would only tell him what's going on in brief intervals. They will not let him in that fucking place because he's well retarded. Like it's so fun. Like what? Like his own aides have literally kicked this man out of what's going on. He doesn't know what's going on at all anymore because of like one of the reasons why the leaker went to the Wall Street Journal as to why they kicked him out of the meetings or whatever the fuck is he was bragging about like the 2 airmen that got rescued, right?
Yeah.
And like the general and basically everybody in the military were like, dude, shut the fuck up. Stop talking about this because that means you're giving Iran intelligence that they can use against us. So there's that. Yeah, he's retarded.
I mean, I would just say this, like, these staffers, they might be fucking dumbass staffers that, Trump likes to keep around because they manipulate them. But they're still smart enough to know, like, this guy can have nukes. He has nuclear code. He can just, with him tantruming like this, he can order this strike. And they know they're not going to be invited to the bunker.
Pretty much, but, like, it just goes to show, again, like, what can anyone really do? Iran
Well, he could have done something.
You can't say, you cannot say that Iran has nothing. We blew them to hell. We'll blow them again. We'll blow them harder than Putin blows me, or Clinton, I blew Clinton. But, like, the thing is, at the end of the day, when you say, oh, we got everything we need, guess who holds the strait? And you can't do anything about it. No one can do anything about it. And Iran is going to start attacking neighboring nations, and guess what? They can't do anything about it because Iran can actually do things.
Well, here's the thing. It's like, even if, let's say we had a confident military head, like Pete had said, who was actually confident, and we actually did a military plan. You're not going to take Iran, and if you were serious, it's going to be years and years. In that time, what they can fucking do, Iran already showed, like, they could basically fuck up the entire Gulf Coast states. That fucked up all of our oil and everyone's fucking shit worldwide. On there. Before we even get close to even fucking toppling this regime and shit on there. And then it's like maybe China joins in because China's already said they're with Iran. So it's like, and then Trump does some nukes. Then we're now in a nuclear war. Extra prices, all this shit. And Trump still hasn't been able to fucking finish his ballroom and secret bunker. So,
Yeah.
That's all bad.
Yeah, oh yeah, Pete Hegseth, competent. The man who quoted fucking goddamn Jules from Pulp Fiction as a goddamn Bible verse.
And no one said anything. It's like, let us pray. And they're the same people who had people on Fox News and all this flu's news sites for the past couple of weeks. Trump knows the Bible way more than the Pope. Only people know the Pope more stuff. See people being like, I'm a Catholic. This is not my Pope. They just stay out of politics. I'm like, are you guys fucking serious? This is the exact same shit that you all wanted. You all wanted this revelation in the day shit. And the first thing they told you was the Antichrist is going to lead you astray and have you believe in this shit. Number one. Yep. That's like the same shit they said it with Moses when he went on the mountain for the 10 Commandments. He's like, yo, I'm going to be here for 40 days. I just asked you not to do one thing. Worship a golden calf. One thing. They did that shit like in a week. And
mean,
Like, he left his brother down there to make sure that shit didn't happen.
yeah,
Like a week.
yes, it's actually 100% true. I know that because I grew up Catholic. I mean, well, I'm Orthodox Christian, but I still, read the Bible because I
Close enough.
church. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a famous story. Like, most kids grew up there. We seen that shit. Either in the Veggie Tales, some type of crappy video Christian shit. You seen it.
Oh, but B, because I still want to do a sequel to Jesus from an alternate universe, and I want to do Moses in an alternate universe. And yeah, he was gonna go through the desert for like 40 days, and then, but hilarity ensues. Let me just leave it at that because I do not want to spoil any of those jokes. Because all right, I'll spoil.
Oh, we were talking about that. I said this to my coworker the other day. We were talking about this shit, and I was like, the only reason the Israelites fucking traveled 40 years in the desert was because they told them to go to the land of the Canaanites and take it. And know what I said? When they got there, what did they saw? They saw black people in the Canaanites. They were like, oh, yeah, we're not going to do that. And that's when they got the 40 years. They started clutching their purses, locking their fucking car doors when they saw the black people there. And they're like, we can play the basketball. Play the basketball with what we got, Moses? There's no way.
Anyway, like, okay, so Jesus. On the subject of Israel, though, like, for some weird reason, Donald Trump, even though he was told to attack Iran, said that the strikes.
You were told by God?
Wait, what?
It got to sound like we're going to say told by God. He was told.
Yeah, he was told. Yeah, he was told by his God, which is Israel.
Maybe.
Yep. To attack Iran. Trump turned around and said that the strikes on Lebanon were prohibited all of a sudden. I don't know why he's doing that. Well, I actually do know why he's doing that because a lot of people are saying, "Oh, you're going for Israel. You're in Israel's pocket." But what?
No, it was funny is that everyone was mad when Obama was like, we released $40 million, or was like $400 million back of unfrozen assets to Iran. Now we're doing what, 20 billion back to Iran, and we also lifted sanctions on Russia, who was also giving help intelligence to Iran to sink our ships.
Yeah, you think that's fucking weird? Like, I'm reading in my news feed, like, the U.S. is eyeing a possibility of, like, Iran not enriching uranium for 20 years, and I'm like, wait a minute, wasn't that in Obama's nuclear deal?
Yep, it was already in there. It was cheaper. It was cheaper.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
That was the whole point of this.
Say yes to that. Why would Iran say yes to that? Do you have any idea how much of a position of strength Iran has? Doug, that's because we haven't put boots on the ground. The second we put boots on the ground, I guarantee you, there are going to be riots all over the fucking U.S. because they do not want to be drafted.
Absolutely.
Iran said yes to this because they want to troll us hard. Just like with the Lego movie. They know how much they hate Obama. They know this is funny as shit. They also know Trump will do something to negate this contract early on so they can just keep on going. So why not have fun?
Well, yeah. And, like, Trump's between a rock and a hard place. What the fuck is he going to do? Pull out? Dude, he's going to look like a bitch. He
can't pull out because he can't control Israel. Israel keeps making him look like a bitch whenever he tries to legit try to pull out. Bibi's gonna do some shit, and then makes him look like a bitch. And then Trump still has to do the market manipulation
with the ceasefire talks and all that shit. Bibi's been striking Lebanon, and everybody's like, "Dude, no, oh god!" And what can Trump do? What the fuck can he do?
He can't do that. He can just blast shit on True Social about Jessica Tarlov, who's very ugly. That's what she says. I'm like, bro, I would do everything to get that. Like, for real. Like Jessica Tarlov with AOC. Oh yeah, that's a fun night.
Okay.
We be hitting Jeopardy hard, and I'll be doing that double daily.
And then, like, what was it? what was it, Hungary or Turkey no, Turkey.
No, wait, with the Hungary with Orban
Yeah,
or
Orban. Yeah, he's out.
that's Hungary.
Yeah, he's out. He's out.
Yeah.
He's out after JD come to go try to save this, and Trump puts on there before, like it was like a day before Orban lost. We will be willing to put more money and help Orban. I'm like, I thought you were America first. Like, all you MAGA people, you see, he's giving money to everyone else: Argentina, Venezuela, fucking Hungary, Russia,
Yep.
Iran. Don't forget Qatar.
Oh my god. Fucking, he wants to put $1.5 trillion. He wants to give $1.5 trillion to the fucking military spending on this war for the next fiscal year. And you're telling me, like, wait, you're gonna do that? Like, you think that's gonna fly?
I'm just like, what happened to the budget? They kept saying the budget, the world deficit budget. That shit's been bumping up all the time. No one's talking about that shit anymore. No one's talking about
budget.
the budget. And it's like, but it's like, we got all this money. We need more money for this dumbass war. But if we want to put 100 million or 200 million to our own people for better social services, no, that's Marxist.
We can't afford that. We can
Communism.
Yeah, it's communism. We can't afford to put.
It's radicalism, like pull our boots by the bootstrap.
War right now. I'm like, you fuck. This is the war you started. You fuck.
But we're farmers. We're okay with bailouts 3 times in a Republican fucking presidency.
Yeah, they're not getting bailed out this time. I can guarantee you. With
I don't know.
fertilizer as much as it is now, like so many farmers are just like, I can't afford fertilizer. I can't afford this shit. Our crops are gonna suck. And then nobody's bailing them out. Nobody. No one. Not a damn person's bailing them out.
I mean, you have agriculture and all that stuff failing because of tariffs. You have AI. You have like some Altman and all these other people basically saying, yeah, we're basically going to lose like 50 to 70% of all white collar jobs and the shit. And that's fucking years, right? And they already started doing massive layoffs. But it's like, this is the president we want. They keep pushing these tech bros and losing jobs. Our job growth numbers is basically zero. But you know what? We care about white babies and those 5 trans athletes not to go to the Olympics.
Yeah.
It's important.
We should all do what Drewski did. Like just white faced.
White face it. I'm not white face it. I'm also down to black. White people want to do black face. Just like I said, if white people want to say the N word, go ahead, do it. I'm not going to stop you, but there's going to be consequences. But do it. Stop pushing around about it, right? Like
I hate this timeline so much. I really fucking do, man. Every time you think something, what you think, just when you thought like something could get worse, it does. It absolutely does. Oh, there's a ceasefire. Nope, not anymore. Well, no, technically there still is until like what, tomorrow or Tuesday?
Tuesday, I think.
yeah, Tuesday for the markets and all that shit, and then everyone's gonna go in there and lie. It doesn't fucking matter. We could have stopped it if the fucking goddamn Jared Golden fucking Jersey white ass piece of shit, or is he from Maine? Doesn't fucking matter. White ass piece of shit voted for the Republicans. The one Democrat. Notice how there's always enough one Democrat to vote for Republican shit. We keep it going.
Yeah.
I mean, bribes.
And don't get me started on Fetterman. Every day I'm like, when does Fetterman get up? How come Fetterman had that stroke when he was getting elected, but he hasn't had any stroke symptoms since? Where's your stroke? Goddamn, bad job, stroke.
Jesus. Well,
Well, I don't give a fuck. The guy needs to die today. If I can't get the power of a death notebook, I just need to start praying for some shit. Because I'm just saying, like, if I had a death notebook, oh my God, you would be seeing some shit. But I'll also know I will have to wait for them to be up for a vote or on camera because these dumbasses won't believe these people are dead.
hey, I'm not gonna judge. But didn't Fetterman say he's not running for re-election or some shit?
No, he's gonna switch parties. He's talking about switching parties. I don't know who's gonna vote for him and shit on there. And lo and behold, I saw Kiss and Cinema's ass back up in the news cycle the other day. Fuck this bitch. Like, I think they need to take John Fetterman and put him sideways and use him like a siege, fucking siege log breaker into Kristen Cinema's ass, and they both die.
Kirsten's doing nothing. Like, there have been news reports talking about how, like, Kash Patel's, like, nowhere to be found.
Oh, his alcoholism thing?
Oh, yeah, his algorithm. I saw the Lego movie.
Yeah, no. So I guess, like, I think it was 11 or 12 people in the FBI had, I guess, filed complaints that because of, like, his drinking, he was either just, like, not showing up to stuff, or he would show up, like, hours late, or they had to delay things because of hangovers that he had, or they just, like, weren't able to contact him. And then, I forgot who published the story. I think it was, like, NBC or something.
It was the Atlantic.
Oh, it was the Atlantic. And so Patel was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking do legal proceedings against you guys because this is slander. And they're like, bruh, this isn't just like reporters commenting on like behaviors they've seen. This is reports from your own like FBI agents. Like, we're just repeating what they said.
Right, like he says he's gonna sue. He went on Maria Bartolona, the drunk judge, fucking saying he's gonna sue him. Like, yeah, you notice how everyone says they're gonna sue, but they never go forward with it because of discovery. I'm like, yeah, bring it on, bro. Get the discovery.
No, yeah.
It's gonna be way worse, and they're gonna drag your girlfriend in it. And then Iran caught you on block with those Lego movie with you being drunk with those big ass eyes. I was laughing all this morning. Watching that shit.
I mean, like, oh my god, how the hell do you out Pete Hegseth?
Right?
How much has this man been? Well, I can't call him a man. I'm not gonna call him a man because he wants to be a bruh than a man. But like, how much has he been drinking? I mean, like, was it really was the hockey thing the sign we all needed to see? Like, you know what I mean? Because like, how much he was like,
Well, that's the thing. That's where he fucked up because, I mean, they can always just use that as a sign, like, bro, like, he had his alcohol pretty well. Well, not pretty well, but, like, he seems like he has a problem. So he can't even be like, I don't have to drink that much and try to hush people. It's like, we saw you doing this on here, So, and then his girlfriend is definitely going to give him up in a heartbeat.
Yeah. But we all have to give blame to Iran here. Like, we all have to blame Iran. With all of the photos they leaked when they just raided his personal Gmail account, well, they couldn't find any alcoholism-related photos. None? You have world-class cyber hackers, you fucking Arabs. You couldn't find one? One?
I'm not sure if they didn't find that. They might have saved that. Like, these people are idiots.
I mean, it seems like, honestly, they didn't really find all that much. They just, like, got into his Gmail so they could see, like, whatever saved pictures he had.
Yeah, but these guys are idiots. They probably, like, we don't have to dig up that much shit on them. They're doing dumb shit every day.
Yeah, his big nose, smelling that fucking cigar. You know it. You know he wishes it was dick. Like, he wanted dick. Cause maybe that's what his country singing girlfriend has. Like, she has just a bigger cock than him, and that's what he's like fantasizing. Good lord, man, fucking oh my god, fucking alcoholism. This is the man that's running the FBI.
Well, they still haven't found Samantha Guthrie's mother.
No, they haven't. Nope.
They haven't.
Nope.
They really gave up on that.
Nope, they haven't.
I feel like they were kind of just expecting people to forget about that.
Yeah.
How can they? Considering how the sheriff's office will periodically like stay in the media saying like, "Oh, you want updates? Here you go." It's like,
well, like I think because they had a thing where it's like the FBI only solved like 60 major fucking crimes. Where that was this Christmas, as they were saying about and Kash Patel's and shit. I was like, well, that's more than because then people were like, but that's more than Biden in his 4 years. It was like, but they're like Biden did over 100.
No, just look up the FBI crime statistics, or better yet, get FOIA involved. Use the Freedom of Information Act to see what they've actually solved. Dude, you're not...
Yeah, but
Wait, go ahead.
let's say it seems like everything they always use, you see it all the time. They keep saying it's still Biden's fault. It's all this stuff, and it's like, so Biden was a senile old man, but yet is still the most powerful person out here, making it look like a bitch.
I mean, it's not even just that. Like, how many times have you seen fucking Sleepy Jeff Brandon go on Twitter just to, like, have a fucking public meltdown? Oh my god. Look. I mean, I get it. Like, people consider the FBI, like, snobbish and all that, but, like, at the end of the day, they're the top law enforcement arm for a reason, and to put Kash Patel, the head of that, I mean, look what he did with the Chucky Boy assassination case, right? Kept saying, oh, we got the killer, and then it turned out the bullet didn't match. You have FBI people telling him to shut the fuck up, stop talking about the case because it's going to taint things. And lo and behold, the bullet didn't even match the gun. I mean, prosecutors will have other pieces of ammo to go after the assassin with. I forgot the guy's name, but like at the end of the day, public opinion is already starting to turn. I mean, they're already thinking like, wait, this guy he didn't do it, but they're just accusing him to do it. And like that whole narrative is already spreading like wildfire. And you can thank Kash Patel for basically going on a rampage, publicly talking about, first they said they got the guy. Turns out it wasn't even the right guy. And they're just like, oopsie, okay, let's forget about that. Then when they finally got the right guy, they're like, and then like he's like, yeah, look at this, I'm great at my job. People are telling him to shut up, and now the bullet doesn't even match. I mean, how many, that's gonna, again, it's spreading like wildfire. People are already thinking like, oh wait, this isn't the guy, this can't be the guy because the bullet doesn't match. And you're just, oh my god.
I would say this, it's just like, especially people in the black community, people of color, stuff like that. It's like we always thought like FBI might be scums, they might be setting people up, right? But we respected FBI. That's why we would watch those shows with like FBI or fucking Bones, and it's just like, yeah, they're badasses with this. We respected them. Kash Patel comes on this shit. There's no more respect for this FBI people anymore, right? Like. Even if you hate them, and we lost respect for them. Before, we might have hated them, but we respected them.
Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. I get it. This administration really wants you to not trust the government, which is why they're basically dismantling everything.
Which sounds very weird to be like, don't trust the government. By the way, we want to be the government.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could dismantle it without being the government. Why the hell would you become the government to then be like, hey, stop trusting us?
Well, I mean, did you see that shit in Virginia where, like, the government wants to get rid of the no tax on these hate groups, right? And everyone hates it. But I'm like, but I thought you hated the government. So you like their policy of not taxing you? Shouldn't you not care what they're doing because you hate them?
I don't even think they remember what they're supposed to hate anymore.
Yeah.
It's only like
anymore, dude. Nobody knows who to fucking hate. Like, no, I take that back. Sensible people know who to hate. Maggots and all those other idiots don't understand who to fucking hate. Because think about it. First it was the Haitians. Then it was Somalis. Oh wait, no. Now it's the Pope. So wait, we can hate on Christianity. Oh, but I'm Christian. Oh wait, and then Dildo Tramp posted that Jesus photo, and everybody hated that. But like they instantly said no. But then you have some of those idiots saying, "Oh, I can see how he was a doctor," and I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, no. I'm whoever was like, I can see it, dead to me, just dead.
Like he's a doctor, but he can't fix his calves and fucking hand issues. That makes no fucking sense.
Agreed.
But it's different between Christianity and Catholicism. I just have a problem with the people who are here saying they're Catholics, saying they're siding with Trump because the Pope has no point in politics. So there's be a separation of church and state, which is what you've been fucking putting down our throats for the past 10 years that we kept saying.
Yeah.
You can't lead with this.
I mean, there's literally nothing else that Trump could do to potentially push Catholics away from him. Like, they're just, he is their god now. Yes, that all happened, like, what, just a day after he posted, like, the Jesus photo of himself?
Pretty much. I mean, but wait. Well, yes, but like, wait. Let me. So I was like, wait. Let me get this straight. When he posted an AI picture of himself as Pope, you were fine with it, but the Jesus thing, that's where a lot of you draw the line, except for, those idiots.
Well, that's because Christians really hate fucking Catholics. That's why the Protestants is like, so like, that's fucking tracked. But the problem is on both sides, because he put on both, that there's people that still standing by him. And I'm like, how do you not see this guy as an antichrist?
Wait, and praise be to Allah.
Oh, yeah, on Easter.
Yeah, and a praise be to Allah.
On Easter.
On Easter. But I always said that Islam, Judaism, and Christianity is all the same fucking shit.
Buddha's giving him side eye.
Like, you know what? He needs to say, Muhammad, fucking get those South Park censors on there.
Yeah, right. Oh my god, just do it. Oh my god, fucking. Oh my god.
All right. Let's go do it. Let's do it. Say he's Muhammad in a fucking peace talk treaty. Like, let's do this. Fuck it. Let's turn it. Let's swerve into the swerve.
Good lord. And on that note, we are coming close to time. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Demo Crazy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can watch Amazon Music, YouTube, and Spotify. Listen there, as I can't English anymore. You all take care. Later on. Boop.